Okay, so sometimes I work with clients on the listing side that are just like, nope, we're not doing. I'm just telling you right now, Brian, we're going to list this house. It's as is. We're not doing any repairs. We're not doing anything for anybody. They got to take it as is because this house is amazing. Or they're an investor and they say, look, this is our price. This is our price. If people don't want it, too bad. If they ask for anything, we're just going to go ahead and cancel, which technically you can't just cancel on a buyer unless they're not performing. But so I'll sit down with them and say, look, at the listing, hey, here's where we're at with the house. I know this is your number. I know this is what you want. This is an amazing house, but just prepare yourself. They're going to have an inspection. And I know, Brian, they're going to have an inspection, but we're not doing anything. I know, but just be prepared. Even though I am going to relay to the agent that we are not doing any repairs, they still may come back with a list or ask for a credit for something, depending on the condition of the property that we can't see. And if you haven't done a pre-listing inspection, which costs a few $100 to do, there are going to be things that pop up. Even on new homes, inspectors will tell you all the time, on new homes even, they go in and still find 30 to 40 pages of things that are wrong on new homes. So there are going to be things that pop up, and do you want to make the deal go through at the end of the day at the price you want, with maybe a few concessions here and there, or are you just going to hold firm? And that's fine too, but just understand that that's what's going to come your way. And so when that inspection does come up, the most common things you're going to see are, it's funny, it's like every house when my inspectors come through, I always ask them, I say, how is the garage door sensors? Did they line up? Because most times it'll be like, nope, those didn't line up, or something they didn't close correctly, or whatever it was. That's like one of the most common. The other one is sediment traps on the heater or the water heater, because a lot of the homes are built pre-2000, and maybe sediment traps weren't in the code back then. And so a lot of people are like, whoa, there's no sediment trap on there. And who knows what's going to happen? And they ask for that, which is a quick fix on something. But that's another one. Or a pan under the water heater when it's outside, those type of things, or the correct drain or whatever. But those are very common items that maybe they're upgrades to do now that maybe they weren't code when the home was built. And those are something maybe a seller's going to go, yeah, I'm not doing those things. But if something pops up that's big, maybe there's a foundation issue going on there, or they have a leak, or they found something wrong with the electrical. Those are different types of things that are maybe what we call health and safety related. And so as a lister, as a seller, and as a listing agent myself, I'll explain to the seller, look, these are the things that we have, and just know that now that we have this inspection from another buyer, this is now a disclosure we have to disclose to the next buyer, so they're going to see that as well. So now we're going to have to go out, if you want to, cancel this contract or just not go forward with or not offer them anything, and they cancel, the next buyer, we have to present this to them and let them know that, hey, look, here's our price, here's the inspection report, we're not doing any of these things, and so you're going to have a buyer that accepts that. Okay, so things to think about when you're just like, no, I'm not doing it. Understand there may be some give and take, and that's in most of these deals. Some of them are like, yeah, we're not going to do it. And I've had plenty of clients like that we just push it through and go for it. But there may be a little bit of give and take, a little bit of understanding, just to help out on both sides. And on the buyer side too, agents will tell the buyers, hey, look, they may not give you these things, and that doesn't mean we give them a laundry list and hope to get 5 of them. Let's just ask for the things we want and present it correctly. So things to think about, obviously, when you're selling your home and what's going to come your way and what to expect. And we always talk about that during a listing presentation, but I have to do a reminder a lot with my clients, because here comes that inspection report. It's like, holy smokes. Okay, so if you have any questions about this, or I can give you some perfect examples of it, of course, I can give you some great examples of it. DM me, reach out. You know how to get a hold of me. Agent B here to help when you're ready. I'll see you.